And I'm live, so I probably should have set the video up first. Welcome everybody to the video. I'm doing something different. I'm trying something new. You're watching the video portion of this. I'm actually live at the moment for recording. So be sure to subscribe so you can watch it on live videos. You can even get your own comments in the thing. So today I'm going to be reacting to Do All Teens Think the Same? This is by the Jubilee People. Oh, I'm gonna have to Photoshop something. God dang it. This is by the Jubilee People. So I used to do these reactions at the beginning of 2020, and then I stopped. I did, of course, the imposter one. And then I figured, oh, let's watch these. Let's go. What is this? Theater mode.
All you need to launch a cult skate brand. Honestly,
Why can't I hear anything?
as long as
Is
you
it
have a
turned down
logo
for
that
me?
looks good on
Sit and be a teen, but I can't do that because I'm constantly thinking about how my life is going to look like at 25 and the decisions that I make now.
That's interesting. That's an interesting talking point. So, do all teens think the same? I'm pretty sure they'll explain it. Okay, we invited 5 teenagers to see the range of their beliefs. Strongly agree, or strongly disagree, somewhat disagree, somewhat agree, strongly agree. This is going to be interesting. Alright. I suck at reading, let me tell you. We asked them to agree or disagree with various statements about being a teenager, alright? How old are they, exactly? Because being a 14-year-old is so much different than being a 17-year-old. You know? So, what kind of stuff is going on? Look, I'm gonna edit this midstream, or mid-video. That one dude looks young, this guy looks older. Or, shoot. Go back. I am addicted to social media. I'm addicted to social media, so it's strongly disagree, somewhat disagree, right? Or, no, these, I don't think these count. I think it's strongly disagree, somewhat disagree, kind of agree, right? I wish they'd show us. I'm addicted to social media. I want to say I'm addicted to social media. I see an addiction as a habit or a hobby that has become a problem. Say, drinking. Just drinking every Saturday, that's not an addiction. But then, like, getting to the point where you feel like, oh, it's Saturday, I have to drink, that's a problem. So, I don't need social media to survive. I say as I'm making a YouTube video. But, like, I wouldn't say I'm addicted. Strongly disagree. See, that guy looks younger. The blue shirt. Disagree. Oh, the lines mean something.
Social media, but I don't think I'm addicted. I could take it or leave it.
Yeah,
I can put my
Callahan.
phone on
Callahan's a
whenever
good guy.
That's a good skill. I cannot do that. I'm on my phone all the time, like all the time. Like I need
You
to
notice
text
how the
him, I need to
guys
text him,
look?
I need-
You notice how the guys went to the? I'm not talking about their right or left. I'm talking about ours. The guys went to the left, and the girls went to the right. That says a lot.
to see like what's happening. It's hard. It distracts me a lot from school.
So I used social media for a total of I think 2 weeks. After like severe disappointment and saying that social media could bring out the worst in people, I decided
So he's one of those. I don't use it at all.
I use social media. If I really need to speak to someone, I could just text them or call them or talk.
I should probably turn my phone off.
Yeah, I was only recently allowed to get
So I'd be on the
social 3 months
disagree.
ago when I turned 18 because I wasn't allowed to have it up until then.
So she's
Like, I have
18. See, that's now an adult. Like, yeah, it's technically 18, but she's an adult.
to make up for all the time that I missed and everything that happened and all the parties that I didn't go to because I didn't see the Instagram. I'm not like on it all the time, but I'm definitely on my phone way too much. I think my screen time's like 6 hours or something crazy. I know. It's bad.
It's not. Strongly agree. That's a smart question. I guess I need to explain my pause. Oh, shoot. I'm on the wrong screen. I guess I need to explain my answer. Oh. Good. I was not expecting that. I was totally expecting a very varied answer, to say the least. That's something that apparently is a big thing for people. Oh, is it body dysmorphia? Or is that... is it some, like, sci-fi shit I don't know about? People being, like, self-conscious about how they look. I could care less about my look. More recently, I've cared about my hair more. But just because... And even then, I don't fix my hair. I just kind of dry it off when I get out of the shower. So it's not like, you know... I care, but I don't want it looking stupid, you know? But I think it's just a respect thing for myself, is that I don't want to look stupid. So I don't even think that's a, oh my gosh, my hair. I think it's just a, this looks dumb, let me fix that. You understand? Yeah, let's awkwardly stare at them. So strongly agree.
I think there's always going to be things that like I'll nitpick at, but overall I'm pretty happy with the way that I look, and I know that the things that I can control, I'll change them. And
It's an interesting way to spell Taylor.
It would be a shame for me to spend my life not enjoying my physical appearance.
I respect myself, definitely, but I feel like I'll never be enough. I don't know if that's part of me struggling with my mental health, but I'm just not happy with the way I look. But
Boo.
I'm proud of who I am.
Obvious. That's hard to say because there's no... Scientists can say all they want, but teens are never going to be 100% honest with people. There's no way to measure how much stress the average person goes through, because it is literally so different for everybody. I do think stuff like school is adding unnecessary stresses. I'm not saying all of school. I'm just saying certain scenarios in school are adding unnecessary stresses, which isn't helping anybody. But I think personally, I'm going through a normal amount of stress. I don't really even get stressed. I honestly don't. I'm kind of the perfect person ever. That's a joke. Oh, see, teens also play the victim a lot, and I hate that. I would say
There's no way that I should be this stressed. Like, I feel like there's so much pressure.
everybody's so entitled to stuff though these days. I shouldn't be this stressed. It's like, what? What do you mean you shouldn't be this stressed? How do you know? You think you deserve to not be stressed? Everybody's stressed all the time. I don't think I'm special enough to say I don't deserve to be this stressed.
Teens of what is the future, that I'm constantly like chastising myself for things that I did in the past, or over analyzing everything that I'm going to do in the future, and I literally don't know how to live in
You
life.
do that when you're
Sometimes I just
you
want
do
to-
that when you're 16, you do that when you're 35. Like, it doesn't change. People think that like you get more stress when you get older because of taxes and stuff like that, when really it's the same amount of stress. It's just for different things. Just think, once you get out of high school, you're now no longer worried about any of the stress that goes with high school. So theoretically, oh, all that stress is gone, but then they forget that the same amount of that stress is coming because of college, is coming because of taxes and stuff. So I think throughout your whole life, you stay at the same level of stress. I don't know, that's me.
to sit and be a teen, but I can't do that because I'm constantly thinking about how my life is going to look like at 25,
Everybody does that, sweetheart.
decisions that I make now.
I like the stress. I'm always thinking about the future and what I want to do. So if I want to do those things in the future,
See, I don't think about the future, so I never stress about it.
kind of wish I didn't have it because I want to do fun things instead of work constantly.
For me, my stress has affected my mental and physical health, which at 14 isn't something that should be happening. You know, I shouldn't have restless nights. I shouldn't be drinking coffee to stay awake.
I have a challenge for all of you. Every computer
He's got a challenge.
at your sister, your brother's computer, and install Honey. Wait, Mom, before you
What,
check
Mr.
out,
Beast wants me to install Honey?
do you have Honey installed?
What's honey?
Oh, no.
Mr. Beast wants me to install Honey. No. Oh my god. Okay, let's get something straight. I am from Texas, Tejas. I am from gunslinging, dick wanging, big boy Texas. And I am not scared of guns. It's also just a mental state. I grow up around guns. It's like if you grow up telling a child that cereal will kill them, then they're going to be terrified of cereal. It's also a media thing. It's always a media thing, guns are bad, guns are scary, we need to get rid of guns. And it's like, no. Okay, this is obviously starting to show my opinions on guns, and I feel as a 17-year-old, I really don't deserve to give that opinion out yet, but I do have enough knowledge to tell my opinion about it. I'm not saying don't get a gun. I'm not saying we need guns. I'm saying it's our constitutional right, my Second Amendment, damn it. I'm just saying, if you grow up telling somebody that the air outside is poison, they're going to grow up believing the air outside is dangerous. If you tell people school shootings are a super huge, humongous problem, which I'm not saying they're not. I'm not even saying that the media overblows it. I'm just saying you're then making the school itself sound bad rather than the actual reason it's happening. And that's what's going on within the school. Like personal relationships. It's not the actual school itself, you know? So, of course, it shows my opinion on that matter. I may be canceled for this in a couple years. Go on, strongly agree. Once again, guys to one side, girls to another. Strongly disagree.
Due to recent events, it has crossed my mind. It is a reality for us as students, especially going to a public school.
See, okay, that's the thing. A shooting, not to scare you guys, but a shooting can happen anywhere. You know that, right? You can go into the bank. Going to the bank? You're going to get robbed, son. Going on the subway. Anybody could just pull out a Glock. That's all I got to say about that.
I'm not going to worry about it 24/7 because then I'm not living.
I'm not that scared about it because my school is really small, and I don't know the motivation for someone to shoot up a school, but if you're really unhappy there, you could switch schools or just drop out.
Bingo,
I think
see?
for us especially, like our school was like pretty much on lockdown. Like all the teachers started putting up like black paper on their windows, and that scared me more than the actual threats. Just talk doesn't really scare me, but it's like if the teachers start taking proactive measures and if our school is almost preparing for it.
We also in Texas, South Texas, we prepare for tornadoes. It's just in case of emergencies. What is a tornado going to come through South Houston? Like, never. Strongly agree. Go on, Instagrammies. Yeah. Let me rephrase. I don't care about recent events. I stay up to date.
I care about it because I think a lot of things that are happening are irreversible. But it is hard being in school and being just...
You need to know your past so you can better yourself for the future. If I know all about the stuff that happened before I was born, then I know the future. That's how presidencies work, guys. This is how politics. They all happen over and over again.
a kid to make a difference.
Even the small things that we think might not be affecting us are eventually going to affect us if we do nothing.
Retweet
A lot of us
activism.
We live in our own bubble, especially because of our phones. And it's important to know what's going around.
If anything, the phones are the
My family
opposite.
comes from Nicaragua, so that's why I learn about it. But I also learn about what's happening in other countries because I find
No
it
one cares.
interesting, and I would want someone else to do the same for me as well. We might not know how or why, but it is going to affect us.
I disagree a little bit with the whole in a bubble because of our phones.
Ah,
I think
smart.
The internet and our phones in general kind of are providing information and sources to get to us faster than before.
I agree with that. I do. But when I say that we're living in a bubble,
But
how many of us actually look up those articles? Because most of us, we just are on Instagram.
What is happening in Nicaragua then?
Their dictator.
their
took away-
dictator. Oh, she's describing it. I thought you were just saying their dictator, like the country. Okay. That was just funny to me how she worded it. Okay, I wasn't like.
Their healthcare and their social security. So they kind of revolted against him, and sometimes they just lock you up or kill you. There have been almost 400 people
Awkward.
and thousands injured.
That's horrible. That should be a headline. Like I usually just look at all the headlines, but I don't.
White chick.
Like
White chick
really
alert.
never heard anyone talk about that.
Yeah.
What? Teenagers have more influence than previous generations. I mean, because of the rise of the internet, take someone like Charlie D'Amelio. She could like say, "Hey guys, it's really cool to not to be a dick to your parents," and all those kids are gonna listen to her. So of course, 100% agree. Not 100%. I think I'd go on the this line. Was that somewhat agree or just agree? Okay, I guess I'm on the agree. Callahan is the man.
A while ago when all the shootings had happened, and one of the kids actually in the grade below me organized that and organized it through social media and was like, "Hey everyone, we're gonna march to City Hall. Like this is what we're gonna do." But I don't think that would have been possible if it was all
Boo.
face-to-face contact.
I think we're more influential than we think because it's all about our mindset and what we think about our power that we have just in our phones. We can get millions of people a message out to them that with all this technology, we definitely have more of a voice.
Callahan.
Teenager generations.
Callahan. 23. That's it? Yeah, we did it. We ended social issues. Well, that was fun. Are they going to say something?
Guys, I'm Michael.
And I'm Kendra.
Hi,
Thank you so
Kendra.
much for watching this episode of
Is he wearing pants?
If you like it, make sure to like the video, subscribe, follow us on Instagram.
I do have to like it since I did watch it. But so that's interesting. There's some things that I noticed about it. You know, funny things like that. Stuff I caught on to, like the guys and the girls saying how differently genders think. But yeah. Oh no, there was a lot of political stuff in there. One thing I don't feel teenagers have the right to talk about is politics. I feel they have the right to learn and discuss, but you do not have the right to argue. Okay, I'm saying the right, that's just to make me sound smarter, but like, come on guys, come on. You can't even vote. Nobody cares who you'd vote for because you can't vote. That's a video. I tried a new recording style here. I live streamed it, and then I'm just gonna edit this live stream. If you guys think that's cool, subscribe. I read the chat. Nobody chatted because I'm so lonely. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Stream over, video over. Please subscribe. That'd be cool.